Hi and welcome to the next video of section 1, Scene Building. In the previous video we've learned about transformations and navigation. In this video we'll learn about scene building. Now that we've seen how to transform objects and navigate the scene viewport successfully, let's proceed to complete our first level for the coin collection game. Let's separate the two floor meshes apart in space, leaving a gap between them that we'll fix by creating a bridge, which the player will be able to cross moving between floor spaces like islands. We can use the Translate tool, W, to move objects around. Next we'll add some props and obstacles to the scene. Drag and drop some house objects onto the floor. The house object is found in the Assets, Standard Assets, Prototyping, Prefabs folder. On dragging and dropping the house in the scene, it may align to the floor nicely with the bottom against the floor, or it may not align like that. If it does, that's splendid and great luck. However, we shouldn't rely on luck every time because we're professional game developers. Thankfully, we can make any two mesh objects align easily in Unity using the vertex snapping. This feature works by forcing two objects into positional alignment within a scene by overlapping their vertices at a specific and common point. Here, a house object hovers awkwardly above the floor and we naturally want to align it level with the floor and perhaps over the floor corner. To achieve this, start by selecting the house object, click on it or select it from the hierarchy panel. The object to be selected is the one that should move to align and not the destination, which is the floor, which should remain in place. Next, activate the Translate tool, W, and hold down the V key for vertex snapping. With V held down, move the cursor around and see how the gizmo cursor sticks to the nearest vertex of the selected mesh. Unity is asking you to pick a source vertex for the snapping. With V held down, move the cursor to the bottom corner of the house and then click and drag from the corner to the floor mesh corner. The house will then snap a line to the floor, corner to corner. When aligned this way, release the V key and the two meshes get aligned exactly at the vertices. Now you can assemble a complete scene using the mesh assets included in the prototyping package. Drag and drop props in the scene and using Translate, Rotate and Scale you can reposition, realign and rotate these objects. Using vertex snapping you can align them wherever you need. Give this some practice. The scene arrangement I made using only these tools and assets. We've successfully learned about scene building. In the next video, you'll learn about lighting and sky.